What's going on, guys? I am with the Moose, and today I'm back in my Red Sox franchise, and today we're finally into the month of September. If you guys missed the last episode, though, definitely check it out. I'll have it linked in the top right on that little eye. If you want to click that, you can take a look at it. It is an entire recap of the season to date. Gives you guys standings, stats, things like that, where our lineup's at, and what the plans are going into the month of September. It's a very informative video. Definitely check it out if you have not. And it'll give you guys a real update on where we're at in this season. Now, we get a triple with Dustin Pedroia here in the first inning against the A's. The A's are not a very good team in this, of course. Obviously, they were very bad in real life this year as well. And no surprise that they are one of the worst teams in the MLB in this franchise as well. So we're able to drive Pedroia in on a sac fly by Mookie Betts. Not too bad, but David Ortiz up next. Rich Hill still in the hill. I didn't even think to say that. That's kind of funny. But David Ortiz getting a double into the right center field gap. That's going to score Xander all the way from first. Trying to be aggressive on the base pass when we can be. That's a very good skill to have, especially down the stretch and into playoff time. You got to take advantage of any run that you can get across the board. Now, Jackie Bailey Jr. getting a base hit here. Nice to see the lefties getting base hits off of Rich Hill, of course, who is a lefty. So that's very huge for us. So we get 3 runs in the first inning. Very good start to us. And unfortunately here in the bottom of the second inning, we do give up a home run with David Price on the hill. Now, that's on me. I was just trying to pound a fastball and a high inside, and I kind of missed the pitch. It's whatever. It's no big deal. Only 1 run. Really could have been worse, and it didn't end up being too bad for us. Now, Sandy Leon getting that run right back for us. Home run to right center field. Very nice. Don't expect much out of Sandy, and don't really expect to see him playing very much once Jonathan Lucroy comes back. But any any impact he can make is definitely greatly appreciated. Now, Dustin Pedroia fumbles that one right there. That's going to be an E4, and the runner reaches base. And now Josh Reddick up next. He's going to rip one down the right field line. That's going to get in there. Mookie Betts trying to field it. We're going to be able to get it in, and they don't score from first on that play, thankfully, but they do have second and third, threatening to tie the game here with the current batter up. We walk him, so definitely not what we wanted to do. Billy Butler taking first on that one. David Price kind of struggling here for us. 3-2 count to Eric Sogard. He is going to rip that into right field. Mookie Betts coming up throwing, trying to get the guy coming around from second base. We are going to get him at home. And then look at this. I think this is Billy Butler. I don't know what the hell he's thinking. He's thinking home for some reason, and I tag him out. So I think that's a huge glitch that's going on in MLB this year. They never really fixed it. I don't know what that was all about, but we'll take it, and we get the out and get out of that jam. That would have been first and third with 2 down, I believe, and instead we got out of the inning, so that's huge. Now we get a base hit, a couple of base hits in a row. Xander and then Mookie gonna drive in Sandy Leon, who was on first with a walk, and a very, very nice base hit there for Mookie, getting us the extra run. Up 5-2 here in the 9th inning, and we are gonna get Josh Reddick to fly out to right field to end this one. Craig Kimbrell getting another save for us. As we showed you guys in the last video, he's leading the league in saves, and that's only going to continue as he gets another one here. So I did mention in that video, and it's definitely something that you guys commented on in the video as well, that I want to rest my players a little bit more, try to get guys a little bit more time off, and that's certainly the case with Kimbrell and my starters for sure. Obviously, the position players I rest every once in a while, usually once a week or so, depending on who they are, but the other guys definitely need to get them involved, especially Kimbrell. Need to get him a little bit of time off. I've been using him a ton lately, but right here in the first inning of the next game, David Ortiz taking advantage. He's not retiring yet, at least not in my franchise. He's not going anywhere, and he's hitting the home run to right field. I believe that was his 43rd of the season, so just a tremendous year for him. Definitely an MVP caliber season that he's having so far, getting us a 2-0 lead there in the first inning. They do strike back, though, with a double right here off of, I believe, Clay Buchholz on the hill in this one. And I just could not pitch with Buchholz in this. I'm not going to lie. They get a base hit here, getting a run across on the single up the middle. So, like I said, I just could not pitch with Buchholz. I don't know what was up with it. I think it was his delivery or something that was just messing me up. But we'll get back to that in a sec as David Ortiz, top of the 3rd inning, bam, this time to center field. Got it off the bat, and that one is out of here, way out of here, off that back garage wall out there, and a very, very nice home run for David Ortiz. Like I said, his 44th of the season right there, and he's leading the league now over Edwin Encarnacion, who had 43 coming into that game. So very, very nice for Ortiz. But like I said, Clay Buchholz, I just could not pitch with him. It's not on him, personally. It's probably on me, honestly. I think I was missing a ton of pitches in this game. I just could not get his meter, his timing down at all. And that's on me. I got to figure that out. If I want to keep him in the rotation, which I do, because his stuff is actually pretty nice, I'm going to need to figure that out. Now, we do get a next player right here. I didn't even think he was going to go home. He does decide to. We cut it off with Shaw and then get it to Swihart and throw him out at the plate. Josh Reddick couldn't believe it, but we got him out at the plate. Very big play, keeping us to a 2-run lead. Always nice to have that little insurance run for us. Now David Ortiz up again. Can he hit number 3 of the game? Not quite, but he does get another base hit. That's going to drive Mookie over to second base. So we got first and second looking pretty good here for Jackie Bradley Jr. He's going to take a walk. So now we got bases loaded with Mark Zubczynski on the mound against Travis Shaw of all people, and whack, a monster home run to left field. Not really a monster home run, actually. I think it went like 368, barely got over the wall, but it still counts for 4 big ones. And that's a grand slam, of course, for Travis Shaw. A huge home run. I was just hoping to get a base hit. Instead, he delivers in the best way possible. Now, here in the 9th inning, they do tack out a couple more runs, I believe in the 8th. But it didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. We are going to take the victory 7-3. Very nice game. Those couple runs that they tacked on at the end were basically, I believe I had like Tommy Lane in the game or somebody like that. But like you guys can see, I gave up 9 hits with buckholes, 13 hits in the game entirely. That's just not the way I want to be playing baseball. I don't want to give up so many base runners, and we definitely got to just fix that and fine-tune that a little bit as we move along in this franchise. Now, here in the top of the 6th inning, yes, we're skipping over the top of the 6th inning, kind of crazy. This game was a little bit nuts. Sonny Gray shut us down a pretty good amount, not going to lie. Now, David Ortiz up, I should say, with Dustin Pedroia on first, and right off the bat, I'm thinking we're scoring with Dustin Pedroia. I know he's not the fastest guy in the world, but considering we haven't done anything up until this point in the game, we're trying to score, and he's out by a few steps. He was out by, a pretty good amount. I should not have sent him in hindsight, but like I said earlier in the video, I'm trying to be very aggressive on the base pass if I can be. I think it's a good strategy, and it's going to work out more often than not, especially come postseason time. That's the time where you want to take advantage of any run-scoring opportunities you can, and right there, it just didn't work out for us. So, hey, no big deal. It's still a 0-0 game. Andrew Kashner pitching pretty well, but we do take him out there as there's 2 guys on. Right here, mistake on my part. They were running on the pitch, and instead of getting the easy out at first base, we throw it to second, and that's not going to end the inning. So right here, thank God, bases loaded, Pedroia making the nice play in the hole, and able to get the final out of the inning. Carson Smith coming on and getting what essentially works out to be almost 2 outs because I got the one where I threw to second when I should have just thrown to first. But hey, that's no big deal. Now, what is a big deal is I completely did not pay attention at all on this play. Now, we do get to second regardless, thank God, but I probably could have gotten third maybe on that one, so that could have been big time. I think I was literally watching a YouTube video or something like that, and I just looked away for half a second, forgot to send Mookie to second base, so no big deal. We got first and second, though. Jackie Bradley Jr. putting a charge in this one. I honestly thought I hit this out. I'm not going to lie. Bradley, he's back at the wall, the center fielder is, and he's able to reel it in on the warning track, and that ends the inning here in the top of the 9th. Now here in the bottom of the 10th inning, Coco Crisp up, and he rips one off Junichi Tozawa. This one's going to just get out, barely over the wall, and out of here for a home run and the walk-off 1-0 victory. You never anticipate that happening, especially against the Oakland Athletics. But, like I always say, it's something that you kind of can't avoid, and sometimes it just happens. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below, and let me know what you think. Are you guys excited for this stretch run and the postseason for sure? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.